XRP community, welcome back to the show. This is episode 261. My name is James RULEXRP. You can follow me on Twitter at RULEXRP. And as you know, I'm not a financial advisor. I am a teacher of teachers in the crypto space. And if you're new to this space, you have come to the right channel. You are on the right program right now, in this day, at this time, in the universe. Now, earlier today, it was house cleaning day for me, and I cleaned and I put on my shoes and took care of mopping and cleaned the house. And about 1:30, what we do here in Texas, we take a power nap. And I don't know if you're familiar with power naps, but what they are, they're little 30-minute naps that refresh your mind and body, kind of like the yoga classes I take, but they are little refresher naps that help you kind of relax and recoup a little bit. And when you wake up, you have a fresh mind and you start thinking about new things. And I started thinking about new things. And when I woke up, I said, you know what? October is going to be a phenomenal month in the crypto space. And I'm going to go over a few things here in this video today. And I'm trying to put the puzzle pieces together and trying to get my mind right and trying to get my laws of attraction beliefs and everything in line with the universe. And believe me, I'm totally focused on this crypto space right now, and I'm focused on my investments. And you need to go in and do a little bit of research yourself, but I'm going to save you the time in this video because I've done a little bit of research. And I'm going to cover a few things today that are going to kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at in the crypto space before the end of the world, and how all of this integrates together and how things are happening in this space behind closed doors. And you're going to get a better understanding of what it's all about. But first of all, we're going to take a look at the prices. Coin Paprika, market cap is $344 billion. We don't see much movement in the crypto space. Bitcoin is $10,726. Ethereum's $353. Tether is $1. XRP is 24.1 cents. It's down a tad. Let's look at XRP Rich List. Now, this page here, I've shown it to you 100 times, and I'm going to show it to you 1,000 times more after you see it today. The XRP Rich List is a page, if you are invested in XRP, that was created by Vitse Vin, who is with XRP Labs. And the reason he created this page is because he wanted to give XRP investors an opportunity to see where they stack up amongst the rest of the world in the XRP crypto space. And if you look down at the 10% bracket, you could see that these wallets are growing. Heck, back on July 6th, the 10% group was 3,004 XRP, and it's all the way up to 3,159 XRP. All of these other brackets, as you go up to the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1%, the 0.5s and the 0.2s. Now, what I'm wondering, and if anybody knows, I know this is all speculation, if you know why the 1%ers, which have 737,499 XRP, all the way up to 25 million XRP, are taking a deep dive, I'd like to know. I'd really like to know. If you look at the 0.01 percenters who have a balance of 25 million XRP or more, are not moving, they're pretty much holding steady. But if you look at the 0.1 percenters, you can see that there has been a steady decline. Tell me what you think. Just put it in the comments below. We're going to get into this. And we're going to get into this article here. This just came out today by the Daily Hodl before I go over these thoughts that I have for next month. The Daily Hodl. And it says the World Economic Forum, or the WEF, names XRP as crypto asset most relevant in central bank digital currency space. And I'm going to read it for you real quick. It's not a long article. I'll read it for you. The World Economic Forum, the WEF, is looking at Ripple's native currency, XRP, as the most relevant cryptocurrency in the emerging central bank digital currency space, which are CBDCs. In a report published early this year, the WEF says that central banks and government agencies are looking at the potential of CBDCs to solve perennial global financial issues such as financial inclusion and the stability of payment systems. The Geneva-based international organization also made a clear distinction between CBDCs and cryptocurrencies. They quote, "CBDC is a digitized version of sovereign currency, created and issued by and a liability of the country's monetary authority. CBDC differs from other forms of digital or virtual currencies, including cryptocurrencies such as bitcoins and stablecoins, which are not issued by central banks and typically considered legal tender." Although the WEF is drawing a clear line between the two forms of digital assets, it names XRP as the most relevant cryptocurrency in the wholesale CBDC space for intra and interbank payments and settlements. In a recent blog post, Ripple notes that central banks around the world are locked in an arms race to develop their own CBDCs. The payment startup also explains how central banks can leverage XRP to facilitate and support the use of CBDCs. Quote, "RippleNet's own demand liquidity service allows financial institutions to transact in real time across multiple global markets using the digital asset XRP. And such a solution can also support the direct exchange of CBDCs. XRP is faster, less costly, and more scalable than any other digital asset." XRP is faster, less costly, and more scalable than any other digital asset, making it the ideal instrument in bridging two different currencies quickly and efficiently. People, if you are not invested in this technology because it's 24.1 cents, you need to really rethink your investments. And you really, really, really need to seriously think about what you are passing up. I'm not going to tell you what to buy, and I'm not responsible for your financial decisions. But you really, really need to look past the price of XRP right now at 24.1730 cents. And you need to look at the value of the use case and how valuable XRP, the utility, is in the world right now. Right now at the end of September, right before we hit October. And get ready, because October is going to be a phenomenal month in the crypto space. I can tell you October is going to blow your socks off. October 1st. Fiscal year. The fiscal year is an accounting period for federal governments, which begin on October 1st and end on September 30th. Hello? October 1st, people, get ready. October 14th, which is my birthday. October 14th and 15th, Ripple is putting on Ripple Swell. And who's going to be at Ripple Swell? Well, Ripple Swell brings together the world's most trusted voices in payments, financial services, blockchain technology, and policy, committed to changing the way money moves globally today. In its fourth year, Swell invites customers, partners, thought leaders, and ecosystem players in one place to conduct business. It's where RippleNet comes to life. Keynote speakers from the World Economic Forum, Sheila Warren. She is the head of blockchain, digital assets, and data policy. And also you're going to have Mahesh Uttamashandi, practical manager of the World Bank Group, Financial Inclusion, Infrastructure, and Assets. Sheila Warren. This article came out July 9, 2020. And it says, WEF Sheila Warren, mass adoption depends on bridging digital divide. The head of blockchain at the World Economic Forum says people excluded from traditional financial systems will help drive mass adoption. I'm not going to read this for you, but I'm going to read it, and this is what she quotes. We have to look at what is actually the lowest hanging fruit there. Well, oddly enough, it's people who have been excluded from traditional systems for whatever reason. They're the hardest to build for in many ways, but they're the people most willing to accommodate or try something new. If you're not plugging those people in, then you're not aware of what's needed. And what they're saying is mass adoption of this crypto space in this digital space is needed for everyone around the world. This came out September 19th. Sheila Warren from the World Economic Forum, the WEF, explains why she's quite bullish about blockchain and its future impact. I'm going to read a few things here. And these are her quotes. She predicts, quote, over the next decade or so, I think that many systems that hook into decentralized tech stacks and systems will actually have the connection into a blockchain. But I also think that we will stop talking about blockchain in the world and society. It will be taken for granted as almost an invisible layer of technology that enables us to connect more powerfully with each other. I think we will see a fundamental shift in intermediaries and middlemen in the business models around such businesses that a blockchain will support, although it won't be the only reason that we see some of the systems beginning to change. She added, this pandemic, for example, highlighted the inequality in society. Inequality we're aware of, which we can no longer ignore. And certain, the virus has shown us that if any of us are vulnerable or ill, that it can spread very quickly to all parts of the population. And truly nobody is immune and nobody can escape. Going forward, quote, digital currencies are something I feel very strongly positively about. There is a perception that cryptocurrency, and I'll specifically say Bitcoin, is something that is a danger to society, that it is used by criminals to conduct illicit activities. And there's no question that it is true. However, it is a very small piece of the overall picture. What cryptocurrencies do is enable peer-to-peer engagement around money. Just like the internet enabled us to share content very quickly with people all over the world seamlessly, frictionlessly, and at a fraction of the cost, the same thing is true of money. And you can imagine the world in which we could engage in a direct, seamless transaction with any individual with a digital wallet anywhere in the world and at any point in time. And what might that empower? People, that's XRP. That's the Internet of Value. That is sending payments in seconds around the world, from fiat to fiat, from currency to currency. And as covered recently, FinTech Ripple is focused on making digital payments as easy as sending emails with Pay ID. Ripple has helped develop a digital asset called XRP, baby, to settle transactions between individuals and organizations around the world. Do you realize how big your investment is in this technology, in this XRP? Do you realize how important it is to be focused on your investments? And if you're XRP, I hope XRP is your number one investment. If it's not, you might look into it. And like I say, I don't make your financial decisions. But if you could see the big picture, if you could look past the moon and look into the universe and past Saturn and past Uranus and past Neptune and past Mars and all of those planets and see how big that this utility is going to be used on a worldwide scale. If you realize that, you would be loading up your bags today like you had no other. Now, don't FOMO, take my word for it, don't FOMO and do something stupid and cause your wife or your girlfriend or your husband or your boyfriend to kick your ass out of the house because you spent all the money that was supposed to be for rent and food and your child's lunch money and your dog food and your cat food. Don't do that. No, spend what you can. Make this a fun investment. Invest this on the side and tell your family and tell your boss and your coworkers and everybody else, hey, You need to look at XRP, because here in a few months, you're going to be wearing one of my t-shirts that says, XRP, I told you so. And if you've received one of those t-shirts that I ordered on the first run, congratulations. You have one of the first XRP, James Rule XRP t-shirts. Let's keep going with this. I read an article earlier talking about banks and interoperability and how they're going to have to learn to structure cryptocurrency into the space. Well, as you know, PolySign has been real quiet here lately, and David Schwartz has not squeaked anything out. We haven't heard a word, but PolySign is going to be a custodian for financial institutions to fully leverage their digital assets. Standard Custody and Trust is tied in with PolySign. They have an app, and on the app in the App Store, Apple or Google or wherever you get your apps at, they have a new technology where for the 2FA or the two-factor authentication, you're going to have to show your face. It's going to have to recognize your face, and you're going to have to read a sentence that it posts at that point in time. And if the app does not recognize your face or your voice, you're not going to be able to get into this app for Standard Custody and Trust Company. Now, we don't know all the details, but Standard Custody and Trustee and PolySign and Ripple and XRP and all of this is tied together, people. All of the puzzle pieces are coming together. And let's go a step further. Pay ID. Do you have a Pay ID yet? Have you gone to payburner.com and set up an XRP wallet and received a Pay ID? The Universal Payment Identifier. A better way for users to send and receive payments. They don't have to know your 32-digit XRP wallet or your 32-digit Bitcoin wallet or your tags or any of those other things. All they have to do is know your ID. And Pay ID can incorporate into these .crypto domains, these unstoppable domains. So if you sit back and really think about it and look at how all of this is beginning to tie together, all of these puzzle pieces are starting to tie together. You should be stoked right now. I'm so excited, I can't even express it. If I could sing, I'd be singing you a song right now. James RULEXRP. I don't know if I could sing. I mean, I could try, but I'm not going to do it here on this show. But if you could hear it in my voice, I mean, I'm trying to bring this information to you, and it's all of the things I've put together over the past 3 years and everything that has taken place this year. All these technologies, the Pay IDs, the PolySigns, the standard custodies, the on-demand liquidity, the XRP. I mean, this is a big deal, people. XRP is huge. XRP is an investment. And it is an investment that is going to make you thousands of percentages on your initial investment. You will not see a stock, a bond, whatever you're invested in now, make the gains that you're going to see on XRP. I have zero doubts, people. Zero doubts in my mind that XRP is going to make the 1%ers that are invested in it right now around the world very, very wealthy. And on this next event, it is not going to be a moon event. People keep saying when it goes to the moon again. No, this is going to be a global, universal event. And we're going to shoot past all of the planets. And you're going to be blown out of your socks. All of you people that laughed at you, they're going to be blown out of their socks. I guarantee this is going to happen. And it's going to happen sooner than you think. Do your research. Get excited. Strap your seatbelt. Get in your rocket. Tighten up your belt. Zip up your uniform. Put on your helmet. Make sure you're getting plenty of oxygen, because whenever this takes off, it is going to take your breath away. Make sure you have a healthy heart. Stay healthy every day. If you're invested in these cryptocurrencies and your family depends on you for their future, stay healthy. Take care of your body. They want to keep you around as long as they can. That's why I'm taking these yoga classes. And if you see this yoga class And every video, at the end of every video, you might want to click on it. Check it out. I feel great. I'm 53 years old, and I feel better today than I've felt in months because I'm getting in tune with the universe. Get excited. Subscribe to my channel. Keep watching these videos. I will keep you updated. And as soon as the news comes out, you are going to hear about it. Enjoy your week. Stay healthy. Do the right thing. And believe in XRP because we are going to get there faster than you think. Have a good one. Take care. We'll see you soon.
Southern Flow will leave you feeling accomplished and challenged. Whether you are taking class from home or in studio, you will walk away with a whole new appreciation for your strength and stamina. Find your flow.
Southern Sculpt and Southern Stretch are for anyone and everyone looking to better their overall health and wellness. Our classes are designed to boost your metabolism and immune system while increasing lymphatic drainage through the poses and breathing exercises.
Be ready to strengthen and sculpt that lean summer body you crave all year long. There's nothing passive about this Southern take on yoga, and as any Southern knows, the best hospitality comes with a little spice.